Next slide. Get your game dialed in. Reduce your online search radius. You want girls for fuck buddy status and friends with benefits that are conveniently nearby. You're going to fuck a girl who lives 10 minutes away far more often than one who lives an hour away. Make logistics work for you. I say when you start, your radius has to be kind of big. You kind of have to, it's like throwing a big net out there. And this can also apply to even if you're just talking about like meeting girls through social game, or if you're meeting girls, through, at clubs. The closer you are to home, the better over time. Again, in the beginning, you kind of have to cast a wide net, but as your game gets dialed in and you get better and better, you don't want to click with a girl that's 2 hours away. You want to click with a girl that's 20 minutes away or 2 minutes away, something that's more convenient, and you'll see them more often. And that makes for, in ideally a better relationship as opposed to 2 or 3 hours where you have real logistic nightmares. So get your game dialed in, and then over time, reduce your online search radius. Bring it into like, I think a lot of people start with like 50 miles, and it depends because like if you're in a city, even a 5 or a 10-mile radius, there'll be more women that are open and willing to fuck you than you'll ever be able to reach in a lifetime. Today, there's more girls, if you're in a city, within 5-mile radius that would fuck you today than you could ever get to over time in a lifetime. It's just, there's a lot of people. Again, if you're in the suburbs, it'll be a little less dense. And then if you're in the country, you have your own challenges. But again, a lot of guys in the country or the suburbs tend to search in closer to metropolitan areas, and some actually come in on the weekends. You can change, your search radius. But again, reduce your online search radius because you want girls that are nearby, especially if you're running a rotation. You want things to be convenient. That way they can swing by after work, hook up, you put them in the car, send them home. Next girl comes over. Or they can come over and see you. Just it makes life easier. And the more convenient it is, the better. Again, to a certain extent. But girls tend to know if you're a player, they don't just drop in. They don't want to inconvenience other girls that are already in your rotation. Girls are kind of like understand the game. But if you're going to fuck a girl who lives 10 minutes away, you're going to bang her more often than one who lives 1 hour. I can't make this any more interesting. This is logistics. And again, guys don't think about this stuff. And then they meet a girl that like is 4 hours away and they want to see her like every weekend. And now it's fucking up his life. And he's got kids and she's got kids and you're just not going to see each other. So you want things that work for you and logistically. So get your game dialed in and then start bringing down that radius. Don't go as far, especially, again, that can help depending on where you live. But bring them in closer, and I think you'll have a higher quality of life. It's kind of like reducing your commute or working from home. The closer you can stay close to home, the better, the more life you get to live, your higher quality of life across the board. There'll be variations, but this is pretty much a done deal.